Sculpting Part 3. In this short video, we are going to be baking our baby head, and we're also going to be making an armature for the body. Follow along and I will go step by step on how to do those things. I hope you're enjoying this series, and if you would remember to like my videos and subscribe to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. It'd also be really nice if you shared the videos as well. Thank you so much, and let's get started. Bake your head according to the manufacturer's directions on your clay. Prop it up so that it doesn't get smushed with paper towel or cotton batting. Okay, so we've got our little baby head. We're going to begin making the armature. I have baked him 20 minutes in the oven at the temperature on your clay package. Instructions on this particular says 275 for 15 minutes per 1/4 inch. Here it is in English. 275 for 15 minutes for every 1/4 inch of thickness. This isn't very thick anywhere, but I just go for 20 minutes to be safe on one of these. I go longer when I'm doing the body because I do have areas that get thicker. So, okay. Little girl still hasn't gotten her ears yet. I still gotta do her ears. All right. Okay. Now the back of his head still needs to be done. It's very flat and not shaped right, but that'll be fixed when we do the armature. Now, what we're gonna build the armature out of is I've got some 16 gauge galvanized steel wire. You can use thinner wire for even smaller babies. You can use heavier wire for making armatures for bigger babies. You can also twist the wire together to make it stronger. That's not necessary for this little doll. So I've got the wire, got some heavy duty wire cutters, needle nose pliers, and a X-Acto knife, and heavy duty tin foil. Okay, now, and a tape measure. All right. So, babies a newborn baby is from crown to chin four of these. So his body will be 3 heads long. So we take the tape measure, and his head is about 3 inches, a little bit, 3 1/4. Well, let me just, it's about 3 inches. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out some wire here. I always cut more than I think I'm gonna need. Got this one, and then I cut another one shorter. This will be for the arms. And again, I always cut longer than I need. I'm gonna take the bigger one. Let's cut this little doodad piece off here. I don't want to deal with that. Okay, we're going to take this and put it in half. Let's see if I can pull up on this a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take it in half. pin this down. Take my even those pliers. I'm gonna crimp it. This will be the neck that goes inside to the inside of the head. Oops, I'm having a little bit of issue here. There we go. Okay. Then I'm gonna fold it up like this. Take its head. This is where I need my X-Acto knife. Take the hole that we made earlier and cut it out. Make it bigger. Okay, this should fit up in there now. There we go. All right, just making sure that's gonna work, and it is. That's a good distance there. Okay, I'll take it back off. Now I'm gonna take the second piece of wire. I'm gonna about halfway put it up in here. And I'm going to twist it around. And again, twist it around. Bring this down. Bring this down. Try to get them as even as you can. This one needs to come down a little bit more. Bend this. This is a little smaller. I don't want to force wide shoulders. Okay. And I'm going to twist these. Spread this out and see where we're at. Now we're going to do some measurements here. Obviously the arms and legs are way too long, but we will cut those later. Okay. Some people will tape them here. I'm going to bring the head forward a little bit. I'm also going to create a little bit of curve here. And let's do some measurements. So we've got, again, we've got the 3-inch head, 3 inches. And the body will end up being another, so when the foil's on it and the clay's on it, it's gonna come up to about right around here. It's gonna be, give yourself another 1/4 inch on top and bottom. So here and here. So we should be, that's gonna be way too small. See, I need to, hold on a second. Okay, so he needs halfway about the navel will be right there. Another half, so the body ends up being like 1.5 heads. So we're a little bit short on it right now. So because the navel would be where the second head would be, that would be about the 3 inches. So that's a little high for the navel, or a little low for the navel. We need to come down a little bit because we're needing to be right around here instead. So 3, 4, 5, ooh. So yeah, right about here. So we're gonna twist this down some more and make the body longer. Again, don't make the hips too big, just like, you know, kind of keeping the shoulders more narrow as well. And all this will be cut down when needed to be. Head back down again. Okay, that's about right now. So we're going to be a little bit above because that's where your foil and your clay is going to go. The navel should be right around the 3-inch mark. That might be a little bit long. So we want, yeah, that should be good. That should be really good. And so I'm going to tighten this up a little bit more. Now, some people would tape this. I don't, but okay. So I'm going to curve out the spine a little bit. These will be cut off. I'm going to cut some of it off now, but I don't cut the entire length off yet because I don't really, and I like to give myself a little bit of extra on the arms and legs until I'm ready to get them sculpted. Okay. Now we're going to get some foil. Slightly rolling it loosely, making kind of a loose sausage. And I'm going to start wrapping it around the middle section here. You don't want it to be too thick down here, and yeah, so you kind of think about already what the shape of the body is going to be like when you start doing this. And so we want to put a little curve back here, and we want the hips to be narrower. One thing I like to do here is I'm going to fold this in here. I'm going to stick it right on top of here. Get it in tight around the place where the shoulder will meet. Roll it down. Keep it as tight as we can in the crotch area because we made this armature a little bit long and therefore we don't want it to go traveling down too much. under. If you bulk out your armature too much, you're going to end up with too bulky of a baby. If you don't bulk it out enough, you're going to use a lot of clay. So I like to try to make this higher than this. Curving the back again. Putting a little less here, and then don't let that travel too much on the arms there. I want to try to keep it as, give us as much of an armpit as possible. Okay, so put that here, and then I'm going to roll this up kind of to give me more here. Again, I'm trying to kind of sculpt it a little bit as I go with the foil. Okay. Get a little bit more in the belly again. Oop. Okay, so I will a lot of times add a little of the foil to here and to here, but not the rest of the leg yet, because I still make adjustments on this as I'm sculpting. As you get adding clay to the torso, you have to adjust the leg length and stuff. So I try not to predetermine that too quickly if I can help it. So I'll start building up the foil on the thighs, but not a lot. And just this upper part. Just gonna and I don't go down all the way to the knee because, again, I might need to make some adjustments. I add as I go when it comes to that. So I'm not locked in. again with the arms. I'm just going to start a little bit of foil on the upper part of the arm. Kind of just press it in there. This isn't a very big baby, so the foil can actually get in the way sometimes if you put too much on when you're trying to detail a smaller baby. So and again, some people tape it. I used to. I don't anymore. Main reason why I don't is because when I'm demolding a silicone baby, the tape makes it harder to get the baby out of the mold because I break everything up and the tape just kind of sticks it all together. So I'm gonna do this real quickly over there, and then I'm gonna wrap this around here, kind of just locking everything in place a little bit better. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of press it and shape it and kind of get things so I don't have any like really high spots in the foil, and I don't have any places where the shape is off or I'm gonna struggle with it. So let's see where we are measurements wise at this point. Okay, so he's 3. Oh, we gotta lift it up a little bit, okay. And once the clay is added down there, it'll be 7.5, which is a little short, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, 2 should be at the 2 heads should be, oops, 2 heads should be at the navel. So, giving a little thing. This should be where the navel is. That'd be 2 heads. So we are right where we need to be. Because then from here on down, from the navel down to the feet is another 2 heads total. The baby's about 4 heads, so we're good. We're golden. We will see you on the next installment next week. Thank you.